Welcome back to the Anglers Extra pregame show from Veterans Field. I'm Max Herz, joined by Chatham skipper John Schiffner for the Manager Show. Schiff, it's your last regular season game as manager of the Chatham A's. Has that sunk in?
Not really. No, it really hasn't. I think it's going to sink in after the last out of the last game. I think I might. There's a real good chance I'll lose it, like I am right now. But still hasn't sunk in. It's like I was thinking. I was talking to some people, and I said, "Well, next year we're gonna." Oh, wait a minute. There is no next year. I'm not going to be here next year, and that kind of like, that got my attention. So, yeah, but I think the last out of the last game is going to be tough. It's going to be very, very tough.
Last night, a 3-2 loss to Orleans. The Firebirds clinched the East Division title. What did your team do last night to prove that they could run with the top team on the Cape?
Well, I told them that after the game. I says, you looked the two best teams in the league right in the eye, and you didn't flinch. So, you know, that's important. They know it. So it's just a matter of executing a little bit more. We left too many guys on base again. That's been our real bugaboo. And, you know, if we can get over that hump, we'll be fine. You know, if we score runs, this pitching staff has really rounded itself into shape. It's done a great job. The bullpen has been phenomenal. Starting pitching's really gotten better. You know, it's a good outing by Jake. You know, and the guys just did a great job. I mean, you only give up 3 runs. That's pretty good. You know, you're looking at an earned run average of 3. You know, that's not bad. So, you know, we're doing the job. We just, you know, like I said, we got to get a couple more clutch hits. That's all we need. And again, we've been kind of sneak bit a lot this year. If that third baseman doesn't make that incredible double play, that ball goes down the line. There's a run in. They're second and third with 1 out. You know, instead they're out of the inning with no runs and you know, the inning's over. So it's a game of inches, and there's nothing we can do. He hit a hard ball down the line. Third baseman, I mean, it couldn't have been more perfect. He literally stepped on the base by accident and makes a hell of a throw. You know, great play. Great play. That's what baseball's all about. That's why you coach it. That's why you play it too. You know, you hate like hell that it's against you, but it was a fantastic play. And it's like, you know, if that ball had gone through, we had a shot.
You said before the game that it was supposed to be a staff outing for your pitchers. Jacob Stevens went 4 scoreless innings. What does a performance like that do for the team at this point in the season?
Well, it's huge. It's just we didn't have to use people, extra people. We've got it all set up for the last night and tonight, who we're going to use, how we're going to use them, and then, you know, we roll the dice and go get them on Saturday, you know, whoever we play.
What stands out to you from that 2-out 9th inning comeback?
My guys. They're my guys. That's what they've done all year long. They have not quit. They have got this men on base late in the game, 1 swing away from winning games. How much more of a coach, as a coach, can ask of his team? That was fantastic, but I wasn't surprised.
One last regular season game against these Orleans Firebirds. We've seen them 6 times now, might see them again in the playoffs. What makes them so good?
Kelly's done a great job of recruiting, first of all. Just a great team he brought in, and they're playing. They're performing. You know, that's the key. We all bring in really good players. Now, do they blend together as a team? Do they perform to their expectations and potential? And Kelly's got them on, you know, all cylinders right now. That's a very good team, and, you know, it's going to be tough for anybody to beat them.
Joe Linhard, your starting pitcher tonight, been coming out of the bullpen all summer. Why now to put him in the rotation?
He earned it. You know, he's pitched 3 outstanding games in relief in a row. You know, gosh darn it, let's give him a shot. And it's going to help the pitching staff. You know, he'll be ready to go. You know, if we get into the second round, he's going to be ready to go. Maybe even to catch the back end of this round. If we're playing on Monday, he could be ready and give us 2 or 3 out of the pen. So he's earned it. That's what this is all about. It's about opportunities, and he earned the opportunity.
Schiff, thank you.
My pleasure, Max.
Last regular season game as skipper of the Chatham A's for John Schiffner at his favorite place on the planet, Veterans Field, against the familiar Orleans Firebirds. Back up to Drew Carter for more on the Anglers Extra pregame show.